Hello, this is Sarah's Living with MS. Please visit my channel and subscribe. I've been wanting to talk more about the Mediterranean diet and MS, but I've had some life events get in the way. In one of my previous episodes before my seizure events, I talked about starting the Mediterranean diet because I needed to get back on track after some rough symptom weeks. Then I had seizures and a hospital stay, and it's been about a month and I'm ready to get back into it. I am hoping by starting this diet, I will promote more good MS days versus bad MS days. I'm not doing this for weight loss, but I do feel that this is a good way to lose weight and not feel like you're on a diet or starving yourself. All of the meals I've tried are healthy and taste great. And I did purchase this complete Mediterranean cookbook by the American Test Kitchen. It is a really great book. I mean, I recommend it. It has great pictures and recipes in it. The only thing I found is that they really strive to have the best possible tasting meals. And sometimes those can just end up being like above my skill level and a little bit more time consuming. So I did a little bit more research on like easy to go recipes that I can use during the week. And one thing I found is that Costco sells individually wrapped salmon fillets. You can purchase these and stick them in the oven, and then they take about 30 minutes to cook, and then you can have like a salad and a side vegetable like asparagus or broccoli. And that was a super easy go-to meal for me during the week. Also, you can do a chicken quinoa bowl. You can add any kind of flavors or vegetables you want to this. It's super versatile and also really quick go-to meal that I use during the week. I do not eat or drink dairy because I am lactose intolerant, and also I do find that it causes inflammation for me. The Mediterranean diet does have some dairy in it, but I've found it really easy to find recipes or that don't have it, or that they have, that I can take the dairy out and not feel like I'm missing out. I find that when I've been reading about diets and MS, there's tons of information out there, and I'm really leery on the videos or websites I find or podcasts that are all about, I cured my MS with this diet and let me tell you how you can do it too. But there's also some really great research out there and some really great doctors that have done that research and share their results. And I found that it's just not about diet. It's about overall well-being and taking care of your body and your brain with exercise and things like yoga or meditation. And I also found what works for me may not work for you, and what works for you may not work for me. Everyone's body is different. And I found that, the Mediterranean diet for me right now is something I want to try because the other diets I've tried have not really worked, or I found it really hard to stick to them. Unfortunately, I have permanent nerve damage in my leg that a diet's not going to fix. So I'm trying to be realistic about what my expectations and goals are. Eating healthy definitely makes me feel better and helps control my MS symptoms. I am realizing that it's okay to give myself some slack on hard days and when I maybe cheat a little bit or not stick to my diet as well. But when you can stay on a diet or a healthy meal plan, it's really easy to bounce back from those days when you do that. And I'm also very anti-medication. I would love not to be on any medication for my MS, but that's just not really realistic for me and my symptoms right now. But I also found that eating healthy can prevent and maybe reduce the amount of medications I do have to take or may have to take in the future. It also can help prevent pre-diabetes and diabetes type 2. The Mediterranean diet is focused on vegetables, fruits, whole grains, olive oil, beans, nuts, seeds, herbs, and spices, and fish and seafood. The diet limits red meats, sweets, processed food, and whole milk dairy. Moderation is the key. There are a lot of recipes out there, so it's really easy to get started. I highly recommend it. I know there are so many diets out there and a lot of them contradict each other. This one to me just seems like eating healthy. And since one of my reputable neurologists recommended it, I thought I would give it a try. There are also some really great cookbooks out there if you are interested in purchasing one. I tried this one, like I said, the American Test Kitchen one, but there are also a lot of other ones out there that have really good reviews. So I would definitely recommend looking into that if you're looking into purchasing a cookbook. It's really hard for me to go on a strict diet that limits a lot of food or is really picky about how much food you can eat or the types of food that you can add and include into your diet. But I have so far found that the Mediterranean diet has enough variety in it that I don't feel deprived. For me, though, it's always a struggle to go out to eat. I, for some reason, always think when I go out to eat, like it's a treat and I should just be able to eat whatever I want. And also, it's hard for me to find something that is super healthy and on my diet plan. And it could be that that's just the way it is around the area where I live. There's not a lot of healthy options for restaurants in most restaurants have the same kind of choices on the menu. So I am struggling with that, and I'm hoping that I can find some go-to items for that, but I'm not quite there yet. Have you tried the Mediterranean diet? Do you have any recipes that you recommend? Please comment below. I really appreciate everyone's support and their great comments over the last couple of months. It has really helped me through a difficult time, and I really feel like we're building a community. I'm really trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so please consider sharing my podcast with other people that you think would benefit from MS awareness, and not only MS awareness, but also chronic disease awareness and support. Thank you for watching.